Obama, once again, trying to create what will be known as the Obama legacy, made a step forward in making sure that our climate is cleaner, oh yes, and greener. Yes, indeed, America, it is true. The Environmental Protection Agency this week released a long-awaited final rules to regulate carbon pollution from existing power plants this past Monday afternoon. This is the most significant action by any American president has ever taken to rein in climate change. Now, a couple weeks ago on the show, we talked to you about how the sea level was rising, and it's rising to the point where in a couple years, Florida, well, not really a couple years, give it 50 years, I don't know. I'll probably be dead, knock on wood. Right? Like, Florida's going to be underwater. Like, no more Miami Beach, you're going to be in, like, Orlando Beach. That's what's going to happen. That's what's getting ready to go down, okay? Climate's rising, polar bears are sinking. This is Michael Jackson bad. It's really bad. Like, really, really, really bad. It's so bad that even China's like, whoa, we've got to stop pumping really bad crap into the air. But in an address in the East Room to a crowd of scientists, the president he ticked through a list of threats that are currently facing the world since he's taken office. Economic calamity, terrorism, nuclear weapons, and most importantly, yes, indeed, America, the fact that our climate is warming. Existing power plants will no longer be able to pollute unlimited amounts of carbon dioxide into the air. No longer will that be the case, right, in the United States, once this plan goes into effect, which will be 60 days following the yet determined date to plan to be published in the Federal Registry. So they got to create the rule, publish it in the registry, and after they publish it in the registry, it becomes law, and all these carbon fire, what do they call them? Carbon fire power plants, not carbon, excuse me, coal-fired power plants. It's a long week, right? They won't be no more, but we will slow the pollution they put out into the air. Because right now there's no limits. They can just basically burn coal until the cows come home. Until the canary sings in the mine, they can burn that shit. I'm just saying. This is a serious, serious, serious situation. The coal, gas, and oil burnt in most of these plants are responsible for 40% of all carbon pollution in the United States. Yes, 40%. Yes, America. 40% are these power plants. We really need to do something about it. This president's getting it done, and you know what the Republicans are doing. They're whining and they're moaning and they're saying how awful it is because they don't care. They don't care that our Earth is warming. According to them, if it snows and you can bring a snowball onto the Senate floor, we don't have a carbon emissions problem. Because they will reject science, they will reject common sense, and like I said this week on Hardball, I really feel as though they missed, like while all of us millennials who are watching the show, we all went to like basic science class and we learned about like the ozone layer and the atmosphere. These people clearly, when, God was handing out knowledge about science, they all missed class. I guess they skipped that day. But don't worry, not to fear, because we didn't and we know the truth.